In the vast of Minecraft, 7 kingdoms rule with their unique strengths. Gold, rich and opulent. Diamond, powerful and ambitious. Iron, good at crafting strong weapons. Obsidian, good at defending, and a bunch of other independent states that we are not going to talk about. So, everything was alright when Diamond stopped getting army supplies from Lapis and invaded it. To survive, Lapis took over coal, but Gold allied with Diamond. Knowing that they can't fight both of them, Lapis joined Obsidian, while Gold fought with Diamond for land. But they're not good at long terms, and was pushed back. Iron seeks the opportunity and invaded Copper, but Obsidian stood on its way. Then, Diamond thought it is good to invade Iron, but Iron summoned an Iron Golem and pushed them back. While everyone is busy fighting, 2 powerful nations broke off, and a world war is coming.
The 2 nations were Redstone and Emerald, and to the surprise, Iron and Diamond allied together and attacked Redstone. But Redstone used TNTs, and the allies had to back off. Then, Iron sent a help message to Obsidian to help. Not knowing the threat, Redstone used TNTs again, but Obsidian is blast-proof, and Redstone was gone forever. Back to Gold. They were sick of their small territory and invaded Copper. Copper stands no chance, and has to back off. Then Gold allied with Emerald and attacked Diamond. Thanks to Obsidian, Diamond managed to get some of their land back, but Emerald is a bit too powerful for Obsidian to handle. Even worse, the new leader of Iron broke off from the alliance and invaded Diamond as well. Obsidian was forced south, so they fought with the weaker enemy, Gold. But they forgot that Gold had improved their army, and Obsidian was pushed back again. To survive, Obsidian escaped to the Nether, and soon followed the others.
In the Nether, there are 3 new kingdoms. The warts that had broken up, and netherite scraps. First, the warped wart invaded Netherwart, and Iron gave them some land to fight, and it continued. But netherite scraps is sick of them fighting and invaded them. Gold then allied with them and became one of the strongest kingdom, Netherite. Then together with Iron, the warts were defeated, and Diamond brought land from Iron because of Emerald. Netherite invaded and defeated Emerald for the peace of Nether, and soon followed Copper, who is having a rebellion. Now only Obsidian remained, and both Diamond and Netherite invaded it for some classified information. Obsidian, being attacked, ran back to the Overworld and soon followed Netherite. But the people of Gold didn't want to join Netherite, and they started a war. Copper joined Netherite for protection, while Obsidian seemed revenge on Emerald. But then both Iron and Diamond invaded Obsidian, and now it looks like Obsidian made a friendly sign for both of them. Then, the people of Copper took over some of Gold's land, and a new enemy arrived, but it is not the Watermelon Kingdom. I will add it later.
The new nation was Endstone, and upon arrival, it made an ender portal, and everyone followed inside. In the end, there are 2 new kingdoms, Endstone and a one that I don't know what's it called. And first Gold invaded Copper, and Netherite defeated that nation. Then Diamond and Obsidian started a fight, and then 2 new nations took over Endstone, and they are Endstone Brick and Purple Block. First Iron invaded Purple Block, and together with Diamond, they defeated it. But Endstone Brick is a bit too hard for Iron to fight alone, so Netherite joined. But they still can't win. So Iron summoned another Iron Golem, and finally defeated it. Then they defeated the Ender Dragon and went back to the Overworld.
Gold had always been treated badly by Obsidian, so they invaded it, and Obsidian was forced to stay in the Nether. Then Gold angered the Alliance, and they were pushed back too, to further punish Gold. The Alliance also went through, but what they found was a mess. While they are gone fighting, most of their territories broke off, and it is their job to fix it. But one kingdom stood on their way, crying Obsidian. They single-handedly defeated Gold, and only Iron's Golem can defeat them. But Obsidian hated their territory, so they invaded Netherite. But they forgot that they had weakened, and were defeated. Then a rebellion started in Iron, and it was the kingdom of Melon led by Spabuglio.
Back to the Overworld, Iron and Netherite swapped places, and Cake broke free from Iron. Then, Melon also came to the Overworld, took over some of Diamond's territory. Then Diamond tried to invade Cake, but they were pushed back. Then, the new leader of Iron joined Netherite for protection, and soon does Cake. Then Netherite invaded Diamond, and took over it. But in the Nether, the Council of Iron's territory hated what their leader had done, but was then defeated by Melon. Now, with two powerful nations left, a big war is inevitable.
The battle between the two kingdoms is draining them dry, but Melon still managed to get some of Netherite's territory, and Pumpkin broke free from Netherite. Now Netherite is having a hard time fighting, but still defeated Pumpkin. But then, a new nation invaded both Melon and Netherite, and they allied up. The new nation is Bedrock, and they soon defeated both Melon and Netherite, and they were forced to stay in the Nether, and there, Pumpkin, Iron, and Diamond gain independence. But it won't last long because they formed the Union of Java in order to fight Bedrock, and now the war between Java and Bedrock is coming. Java and Bedrock had now started a long and brutal fight, but Java managed to learn Bedrock's weaknesses and pushed them back. Then, Java came to the Overworld and dominated the battlefield, but while they were doing that, Bedrock drove them out of the Nether, so they made a treaty. Java will control all of the Overworld while Bedrock have the Nether, and all of the kingdoms in the Union of Java will have a piece of land in the end. Now everything is looking great. Every kingdoms have their land they wanted. Peace was brought to Minecraft until something bad happens.